John Eats Cheap, doing just kind of some leftovers. I was getting some meat out of the freezer or making room in the freezer for meat, something like that. And I found white chicken chili. And I thought, hey, let's make some chicken enchiladas. You know, with the white sauce, or in this case, kind of the orange, because I got the spices in there. Here's how you do it. I'm going to heat up the chili first. So our chicken chili is done, and this has green chilies in it, a little bit of sour cream, some great northern beans, and I'm just going to separate as much of the liquid off of there as I can because that's going to be our juice.
And I will link the white chicken chili recipe.
It is award winning. I have a trophy to prove it.
A big trophy.
Huge, enormous.
And you've made this with regular chili too.
Oh yeah, enchiladas, we've done them that way. That is true. But yeah, this was just something, this is leftover, had it in the freezer. It'd probably been there several months. So we're almost down to just our sauce.
And you just warmed it up enough that it was all loose and everything.
Yeah, yeah, because it's already been, everything's been cooked and it's going to bake in the oven too. I think I got most of my solids out of there. So now I got to get a spoon because to thicken that up a little bit and give it a little more flavor, I'm going to stir in some sour cream. We'll start out with that much. Whisk that in. All right, I got the tortillas. These are Mi Mama's, made in Omaha. Home style, homemade style tortillas. And they were the cheapest ones there, but they also look good. You could also use corn tortillas, of course. But we kind of like them with the flour. And the flours are a little bigger, more enchilada size. I'm just going to zap these in the microwave real quick to soften them up. Now let's build our enchiladas. And one thing we are going to do is dip the tortillas into the sauce. Yes. Then we will add the chilies, chicken, beans. Got some shredded Mexican blend here. And then we are going to roll that up, hopefully, and put it seam side down in the greased pan. I got to grease the pan first though. Oh, you know what? You can put that side up because it's kind of sealed with that juice. So let's get some of the sauce in the bottom of the pan. That's just the sour cream. It'll break down when it gets hot. Mm-hmm. You can see that is kind of watery. It's very brothy and tasty. So first enchilada, just like that. You see, this is kind of a messy job.
Oh, it smells good though.
Yes, it does. And number 4. Let me wash my hands and we'll get the cheese in there.
We should note, this is in no way implying any of this is authentic.
Not authentic at all. We're just making it with leftovers and stuff that we know tastes good and just kind of eating it in a different way. So I'm just going to, you see, that's pretty runny. That's all I'm going to put on for that. Now, the cheese. .350 oven till it looks ready to eat. And now, with the leftovers, we just put it back together to be chicken chili.
Re-leftovering.
We'll have that on a cold day for lunch this week. There we go. That looks good enough to eat to me. I let it set for about 5 minutes after I pulled it out. And now we will try and remove an enchilada.
If we had green onions, we'd sprinkle them on it to make it pretty.
To make it look prettier, but we don't. There we go.
It looks pretty tasty.
And it is a little watery. Maybe I shouldn't have even poured the little bit over the top that I did. That's something I maybe would do different next time. Now, of course, you gotta get this with a dollop of sour cream and some salsa. A little bit more.
I'm very hungry.
There we go. Just try to cut in the middle here. I'm not going to take this big a bite. It would burn for one thing. Just a way to, take, it's still, kind of like turkey chili is kind of considered, I guess, a Southwest or a Mexican dish. And the enchiladas are just adding the tortilla. Too big a bite, sorry. And a lot of it is cheese. That's the problem. So there we go. We're ready for lunch. Thanks for watching Johnny's Cheap. Follow us on TikTok too, and Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Give us a share, a thumbs up. Appreciate you watching Johnny's Cheap.